guys, welcome to my 100% platinum guide for Little Nightmares 2. We're going to show you how to beat the game, how to get all the trophies, how to get all the hats, everything that you need to go through. I was going to live stream this originally, but then I decided to go ahead and do it as a guide. So here we go. A lot of the time I will be telling you the right way to do it and then failing and doing it that way myself, but we'll get there. We're going to do 4 or 5 chapters for this, I think. Alright, so first thing you need to know, and hopefully I will just manage this without having to worry about it, but you will get a trophy if you make it through the first part of the game without getting killed. So we will hopefully see it when it pops, and I won't make any mistakes on the way over there, and maybe I'll just re-record if I do make some mistakes, but you're going to start off by heading to the right, and the first thing you're going to see... Actually, no, you won't. Never mind. Is just some gross stuff. There's gross stuff all over the game. I was thinking about another place, though. Run across here and jump. X button jumps throughout the entire game, and square button is going to run. If you hold down the L1 or L2 key, it doesn't matter. You can either pick things up or hold on to them, and then L2 crouches. Now what I've found out is the game can be kind of touchy for picking things up. The easiest way to do it is to hold down the button and then walk toward the thing you want to pick up. And then once you've got it, hit X and you'll throw it. Doesn't actually make any difference in this particular area, but if you let go of the button, you'll just drop whatever the object is. And if you're jumping and hold down those grab keys, you'll pull yourself up wherever you're going. There are gravity deaths in this game, and you will die by falling a lot. So just be prepared for that. Alright, so this is a trap. Jump over that. Once you do that, come up to the box. You can just walk into it. You don't actually have to hold down the push button to push that over, and then come to the other side and grab it and pull it to where you want to go. Now, once you come out of here, hold down that square button and run. Try and stay to your right. If you make it to the tree, you were successful. Congratulations, you have passed your first test. But if that hits you, you die. There's not really any penalty for death in this game. Nothing bad will happen to you if you die. You just back up a little bit and start over. Back here, what we're going to want to do is walk into this, which will help us climb up here. And you're going to run toward the rope and grab it in midair, and then jump again to let go. Grab the crank, turn it enough to bring the box down. Jump onto the box. Wait just a little bit. Game's just kind of getting you used to the mechanics early on, obviously. Now here, if you try and jump straight across, you're going to die. The right thumbstick will move the camera around, so if you move the camera down a little bit, you'll see that there's a safe place to fall to. And somewhere down here, maybe it's to the right. Yeah. Head off to the right before you climb up. And what you will find is your first, what are these guys called? First these little ghost dudes that you walk up to and hug. There are about 4 to 6 of them in each level, and there's achievements for finding all of them. Fragmented Remains, is that what they're called? Something like that. And now we're going to climb this. We're just holding down that grab key as we go up. Keep on heading to the right. Grab yourself a shoe and throw the shoe up here. And if you look careful, there's another trap right there. Oop. Oh, come on. There. You're going to want to trip that, because otherwise you're dead. One thing about this game, you're not going to have hit points or anything. Pretty much if you screw up, you die and you start over. No ifs, ands, or buts, no arguing, no nothing. Now, here, this area you can just walk through, but if you look right in front of me, there's a bear trap in the ground right there. You don't want to step on that. Don't step on this one either. Also, don't step on that one or that one. And then once you get up here, you can pry this, use the grab button, and then push away from the jaws to grab that. And then what you can do is you can walk up and you can whack this, and that'll trigger it. Once you get down here, instead of heading off to the right, don't do that quite yet. Go around behind that log and to the left. And here's another Huggy Buddy. There we go. I'm stuck. There we go. Go up, over, there we go. Now grab yourself the stick. What you're going to want to do here is just walk up to the edge of the leaves and smack. And then walk a little farther and smack. There it is. And you'll notice that triggers a whole bunch more of them. There is actually one in between this patch of grass and where you're jumping to, so be careful. And then grab yourself some pine cones and just start hurling pine cones into the area. That should be enough of them. And then if you want to, toss another one right there. You don't have to do that one, because what you're going to do is just jump right here and then you'll clear it. And there is at least one more in front of me and probably some top and the bottom as well, but just don't get off the line. And then once we're off here, we just jump. And this should pop the first achievement in a moment as we reach the house. There we go. warehouse we go. Come over to the fridge, open the fridge. You get another achievement. Trophy, achievement, whatever. I grew up in the Xbox era, everything was trophy, or everything was achievements, and I'm kind of stuck with that, so. This is the game's first hat. Walk up to it and pick it up. Now what I'm going to suggest you do, put the hat on right away. There will be an achievement at the end of this area if you finish it wearing the hat. So make sure that you've got it on, and just leave it on for the rest of the area. I suppose if you really hate that hat, you can always put it back on later if you want, but... Alright. Down the stairs. And if we head to the left, let's actually go ahead and do that first. That is 6. 6 is your buddy. But right now, there's a door in between us and her. Take notice for later in the game that she's playing with that music box. And you come in here and oh hey! Grab yourself an axe. Hack our way through this door with the X button. 6 is terrified because some random person is smashing through her door with an axe. Leave it in the hallway. Hey buddy, come on out. And away she goes. So we're going to have to chase 6 for just a little bit. She's at the top of the stairs there, so we go up the stairs. And she's going to figure out how to get through this door that we couldn't get through earlier. So we're going to follow her over here to the right. These things cannot hurt you and do not move, as creepy as they may happen to be. And actually, one suggestion too. If you have not played through this game on your own, do that first. Definitely do a blind playthrough before you use the guide. Because I'm not going to really be pausing for atmosphere all that often. I'm mostly, deliberately showing you what to do here. And this game deserves to be played through blind once. Like, it's a gorgeous game. The atmosphere is amazing. And I'm not really going to be pausing to appreciate the cool stuff all that often. So, if you're completely stuck on something and you're using this as a way to get somewhere, that's fine. And obviously I can't stop you if you want to just play through the whole game, with me. So this door is locked. But one way or another, I do think it's a better playthrough if you do one blind. There will be places where you're going to get stuck, but it's never going to be too terrible. Alright. Now we're up in the attic. Nothing in particular off to the right. We're going to push this. She'll come over and help you. 6's AI is really good throughout the game. Like, she's good at making herself useful and not getting in your way and, just generally being helpful. There's the key. Speaking to 6... Oh, wait. No, she can jump down on her own. If you want to, go ahead and pull this open now. You'll want to put it open later one way or another. And then notice that there's a gear here, or a crank to turn, but there's no actual crank. She goes over and, like I said, the AI is great. She goes over and stands. Let her boost you up. And here's the crank we need. Didn't take too long to get to it. Just pull, and the whole arm comes off. Suddenly feel like, no, there's not something back here. Okay. Pick the crank up, head back where you came from. And she actually will take care of this on her own, so go ahead and run over here and jump onto this. Whoops. Try to jump onto it at least. There we go. And then once she's got you all the way up there, jump over. Try not to do that. Oh, well, it worked. Now we've got our key. Now, once 6 is your buddy, first of all, you can just kind of holler at her. First thing you're going to do is you're going to annoy the cardboard out of 6. If you keep telling her what to do over and over again, actually we're going to chase this guy first. There's a trophy for yelling at her 26 times. How they managed to not call that trophy the mansplain trophy, I don't know. But you can keep doing that, and then once you have successfully annoyed her 26 times by yelling at her, there's another one for holding her hand for 6 minutes, and there we go. So I got that one. And you'll notice there is if you use the pick things up button near her, you'll hold hands. And once you've done that for 6 minutes, the game will automatically pop that. Now this little dude that I'm chasing here is apparently part of the DLC. But I just downloaded the game and got it automatically. I didn't even realize there was DLC, so I don't think he shows up if you just have the base version of the game. But basically what you want to do, wherever he's in, it'll shake. And so now he's up there in that box. We're going to climb up here. Or no, I think we actually have to do this from the chair. No? How do I get to the box? Do I throw something at the box? Maybe that's it. Yeah. Throw something at the box. He's going to run into this. Pull this out. Now he's going to end up in the chair cushion. I think all we have to do is just jump on him in here a few times. There he goes. And off to the right. So continue following him. Now in here, if you walk in far enough, he's got a light. And he's going to more or less parallel where you are in the room at any given time. So if you give him a chance to move up, there we go. Sometimes you got to kind of convince him a little bit. Have him move off to the right. And then make sure you don't get hung up on the branch, or on the branches, on the shelves. And then this object right here can actually be dragged. So I'm going to grab it. I'm going to pull it back over toward him. And he jumps on it. And now I'm going to push it back off to the right again. And he'll end up over there. We keep going to the right. This fence, actually he opens it, I think. Yeah, he opens it. So we go in here. And there's a lever to pull. He lights the lantern. And now we've turned the light on for the rest of the area. So if we head back to where we were a minute ago. Actually, wait, that's not quite right. We gotta go down here. Hold on. Get on here, pull this open, sorry. Jump up here, jump up here. And we're just gonna retrace where the gnome went. Jump up onto this top level. Now we can, oops. Does it matter? Let's see if I can make this jump. I don't know if I can or not. Nope. So it does matter. Like I said, I'm going to tell you what to do, but I'm not always going to be able to do it perfectly. So we'll try this again. Jump. Come on. Third tries the charm. Controls in this game can definitely be a little on the touchy side. You will hear me make that gripe more than once. Okay, now that looks good. Slowly. Alright. And then we have another hat. Now this hat, I don't think actually counts toward the hat achievement. I'll go ahead and wear it for a second. Remember, you do want to have the coonskin cap on when you get to the end of the area. But I don't think that this actually counts toward anything because it was part of the DLC. And if you look at the count that the game gives you when you get to chapter select, it lists two hats in this area, not 3. So the 2 hats being the coonskin cap and then the one that I have not shown you how to get yet because we haven't gotten to it. So down we go. We've got the key. Intently, you want to hold the L1 or L2 button, or R1 or R2 button, I'm sorry, while you're doing that, or you just fall to the bottom. I don't think it hurts you, but you will still fall. Just walking toward the lock will unlock it. And walk over here. Here is not only some toilet paper, but another Huggy Boy. Carry the toilet paper around if you want to. You don't really have to. And is there anything else in this area? I don't think there's anything else we need to see in here. So back off to the right. Oh wait, not yet. Push. Okay. Jump, grab, and head into the next room. This is the Hunter. The Hunter is the first... You don't really have boss battles in this game, but this is the first boss dude, and you're gonna just want to crouch and sneak past him. And I'm gonna tell you right now, he's gonna kill me a few times. Not necessarily in this area here, but it's gonna happen. Get to this, push it through. You heard that, so we're gonna run. And what you want to do, hold down that run button and run behind the boxes, and then wait for him to shoot. Then run again. Staying right behind 6 is generally a pretty good idea. Don't get too far away from him or far off, or he will shoot you. And then just keep running. And then hide under here. like the Nazgul are chasing you. And Mr. Bagface Shotgun Man will look around for a while and then wander off. When 6 decides it's safe to come out, that's usually a good sign that it's actually safe to come out. Stay crouched. Now, when you're in the grass, he's not going to hear you as long as you stay crouched, but watch his lantern. Especially once that bird jumps out, you're going to want to stop moving. Otherwise, just stay crouched and keep moving to the right. See you through the grass. And then run for the hole. And he got me. So I think the trick is to not run for the hole. We'll try not running for the hole next time. Now watch the bird again. And believe me, he will get me at least a couple more times. You can see all it does is take you back to the last checkpoint, and it's, in general, the game's really generous about checkpointing. Freeze. Freeze again. Couple steps at a run, and then get away as soon as you're actually in there, because it can't actually get you from outside if your timing is bad. We'll be free of him for a little bit. Now here, what you want to do is grab this, pull backwards. This will give 6 more than enough room to make this jump. Let go of it. And now what you want to do for this part, you definitely want to do a running jump. Be careful with running jumps. Make sure he's leaning. And then, I'm an idiot. You want to do something before you do that. Also remember, I'm not really grabbing her hand right now, but remember you do have that hold her hand for 6 minutes trophy. Alright, so try this again. Now, what you might have noticed is that I just fell to my death, and the reason that that happened is I forgot to walk over here and call for her. Because now she, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about you, and she'll stand there. And now, don't forget to hold the grab button, and she will pull you to safety. Victory. Alright, up here is the final hat for this area. So climb up here, continue climbing, jump to the left, climb some more, and then once you get up here, just jump a couple times. Down it goes, and now you can walk in and pick up the hat. That one is the rain cap, which again I'm not going to put on because you want to keep the coonskin cap on for right now. Now we see our buddy is back. Again, follow Six's lead whenever possible. We're avoiding a shotgun again. Now climb. You want to wait for him to shoot that box before you start climbing, or he'll catch you as you're going up. Some more holes in the floor. Keep running. Just keep running. Whatever you do, jump, pull yourself through, slide down the roof, and let go and get underneath the porch. Now, if you duck here, you actually go underwater. You can only stay underwater for so long, and I don't think it's actually necessary for him to avoid seeing you right here. So we're going to head off to the right, slowly. I'm not actually crouching right now, I'm just walking at normal speed. Crouch to get under here. Back up. Enjoy the stink of awful. Now here, Six will push you right into the... Normally she doesn't do that. You want to not have his light on you when you're visible. If you're underwater, it's okay, because he won't notice you. Notice the bubbles right there. It's a sign trouble's happening. He will hear you gasp, but if he doesn't see you, it's okay. He can't see me because I'm behind the stump. Push this over. Get in the water and hide. Heading over until you're pretty sure you're safe, and then come on up. Pretty sure once I get up here, he heads off. That bird does not alert him either. Bird's gonna run. Behind the box. Run. Ah! Just got hung up on something. I'm about to get shot. Hide behind the box. Oh, he got me. Wasn't hiding carefully enough, sorry. So we'll try this again. Run to the right. Just wait for him to shoot. Oh, he got me. Okay, we're going to be a little more gentle about it this time. There we go. Here, hide behind this box. you don't really need to. And then there's a shotgun on the wall over here. Come on over, jump up and grab it. Hold it, and boom. And we're done with him. And that Fair Prey trophy tells you that you've successfully gotten through the end of the area. Alright, that is the end of Chapter 1. We are going to stop right here, and we will be back soon with Chapter 2.